donkey. Donkey donka. If you didn't watch this yesterday, by the way, I mean, the VOD is on YouTube, of course. Or, sorry, the VOD is on Twitch, but it's coming to YouTube. Not tomorrow at 9 a.m., but starting from Thursday at 9 a.m. We will buy this. Oh my god, this sandwich. You know how when you have money that you want to spend, you say it's burning a hole in your pocket? This sandwich is like burning a hole in my stomach. Like I'm just, or burning a hole in my nose. I don't know, but like, it smells so good, man. So this is the smart office everyone's talking about. You don't look so smart to me. What's 63 to the power of 429? The answer is not always causation. What's the capital of Neo Cascadia? It's Vancouver, Washington. Hello? Is this thing even on? Oh, she doesn't want to speak to me. Oh, can you pet the dog? You're the programmer here? Excuse me, I was speaking to the dog. Lead engineer. You like computers then? Who told you that? I'll kick their butt. Hey, intern, you got a phone, yeah? Well, then you should play Diablo Immortal. If you got a phone. You're definitely being tracked by at least 5 governments every time you text your girlfriends on that piece of backdoor-riddled hellware. I'm not throwing out my phone on your recommendation, lady. I barely know you. Tell you what, go use your phone down in the dungeon for a bit so I can run some diagnostics, and I'll have those security loopholes patched for you before you can say NSA. Install 10 apps. Can you pet the dog? Rarf. You can pet the dog in Going Under. Rarf to you as well. Marf. The ad didn't really say anything about working for Cubicle. And just what's wrong with Cubicle, young lady? I feel like I read something online about labor violations. Or maybe it was human rights violations. They violated something, I'm sure of it. Don't tell me you believe everything you read online. Excuse me, what's happening behind me? I thought the dog, like, cast a magic spell. I thought you were smarter than that, Jackie. We owe Cubicle an awful lot around here. If it weren't for their generosity, Fizzle might have gone under long ago. Besides, you're not really working for Cubicle. You're an independent contractor for tax purposes. You're working for the one and only Fizzle Beverages, now a subsidiary of Cubicle. Try thinking about it that way. I thought you had a task for me. You know what? Let's game. Oh, well, if you're chilling, I'll talk to you. Good day, Jacqueline. There's a fun Easter egg if you clip the camera into Jackie's face. We'll try. We'll wedge ourselves in a corner and give it a try. I don't suppose I could trouble you for a little favor. That's what I'm here for. Splendid! I need you to blow up some monsters for me. Dare I ask why? Because as always, Fizzle must be in pursuit of bold new flavors. And to help inspire me to create those flavors, I desire to see some monsters explode. Do not overthink my artistic process. Hold on. Is this the Easter egg? That she's got a brain on the inside? That's cool. Or do you have to do it from the front? Man, I don't know. Hey, well, I don't know. I don't know if this is the Easter egg, but it seems pretty cool. When the brain smiles. Oh, brainy, when you smile, I am undone. Okay, let's go. Little smiley brain. How about that? That's my brain when I eat something that's bad for me. Okay, if you'll excuse me, we'll take a little cactus. We'll take a little cactus. And we'll take a big potted suck. This is your brain on pizza. Perfect. Alright, we don't get hit by one guy anymore. That's yesterday's news. Like track 1 off of Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Now that's not yesterday's news, it's secondhand news, but you know. I mean, how quick are they getting this news to you? Feels like secondhand news probably by definition kind of comes from yesterday. It is a banger. Not only is it a banger, I would say it's one of the more underrated tracks on Rumors. Like everybody loves Go Your Own Way. Everybody loves, like, you know, Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. People, I think they sleep on the secondhand news a little, in my mind. Okay, we need more range. Give me one of these. And then we back it up. Okay, there's app number 1. Littlewish.com. Winked in. A match made in heck. I have no idea what this is, but you know what? We'll take a Jobo sword and we'll give it a try. Oh, it drops like a sweet little emoji on him. How about that? Doesn't always work. Well, if they're moving. Whole album is perfect. You're not wrong. I mean, there's a reason Rumors is, like, beloved. Rumors? No. It's all true. Murray from Flight of the Conchords. Rhys Davies. No. Reese, what's his name? There's so many Reese's out there. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Pieces. Then there's Rhys Ifans, who played the main character in the movie Danny Deckchair, about the guy who straps so many balloons to a chair that he flies into space. Rhys Darby. Hold on, we got the American Express real quick. Reese Witherspoon? No, I think with a knife, actually. What's your favorite Reese Witherspoon movie? Because I'm gonna be honest, I think Election is really slept on. Like, Election is maybe my favorite Alexander Payne movie. I don't remember a single one. Yo, Reese Witherspoon, she's been in some decent movies. This makes our current equipment better. Yeah, let's make the Skelecaster even better. I wish we could take the other app with us again, though. I guess she kind of has like a very, very supporting role in American Psycho, I suppose. Sure. I also... Legally Blonde 1 is fine. You know... I think I liked that movie more than the average person at release. But maybe less than the Apologista likes it now, but certainly think it's not bad. The second one's a little bit of an insult, but you know it happens.
The perfect cube every time.
The perfect cube every time. What do you got for me? Move and attack faster. Honestly, seems incredible. I can't go back every time. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to the shop. I can't go back to the shop. I am a fool. Walk the Line? I have not seen Walk the Line, I'll admit. I should see it. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor. Don't get that. Don't. The developers, you don't have my permission to use an Evangelion reference against me. An Evangelion reference against me. I wonder if I put that sauce on it subconsciously because the word France is in it. Reference? I don't know. You gotta wonder sometimes how the human brain works, you know what I mean? Thanks for the job witch. I strap on my job foil and just make myself a job witch. I love Joaquin Phoenix. Dude, I'll be honest with you, I got nothing against Joaquin Phoenix. I feel like I've seen a very low amount of Joaquin Phoenix movies. I've seen Gladiator, I've seen Joker, I have not seen The Master, I have not, and oh, you're gonna be mad about this one. I haven't seen Her, which obviously is extremely, like, comes highly recommended, right? And to top it off, I actually really like Spike Jonze as well. Like, Spike Jonze directed adaptation, which I thought, you know, as time goes on, I might actually be of the opinion that adaptation is a little bit even better than Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, like as far as Charlie Kaufman written movies go. I mean, adaptation's amazing. Donkey. I've seen Signs. You're not wrong. I have seen Signs. They opened up my eyes. I've seen the Signs. Life is demanding without understanding. Dude, anytime you get skeleton guitar, you won the run. Like, just mash them. One of these days I'll learn how to save weapons, but it's not today, I'll tell you that much. We got so much money, too. Stay invincible for longer after being hit? No, we take Sweet Orbital. was thinking about this the other day. Like, I feel like this is the only isometric roguelite that I can name. Well, that's not true, I guess, because Gungeon is kind of isometric. But I'm not trying... I mean, like, not on a technicality, you know what I mean? Like, this is the only roguelite I can think of where, like, the third dimension actually matters, is what I'm trying to say. It's not what I said, so I can understand your confusement. Risk of Rain 2. Look, I didn't say it was the only one out there. I said it's the only one I could think of. There's a difference between them. Alright. I think we need to go to the shop on every floor so that we can get one HP container on every floor if possible. Knock enemies back further and do more damage when they hit walls. You know, it's a passive, so that's a big positive in my eyes. For 5 combats, enemies will have the last laugh. I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna be a coward and not take that. Because to me, that seems to indicate that enemies will probably drop a bomb when they explode. Or when they die. And I will get hit by that like 90% of the time, probably. Okay. You know how we do it. Just stay in the mix. Dodge the car. Shoot the driver. Mission accomplished. Crossbow, unfortunately, out of bolts. But you know what? It accomplished what we got it for. And look at that. Flawless. Flawless.
Enjoy your cubes.
That's... Oh! Gain an empty heart. I actually thought they just gave me a potted plant, and I was a little bit annoyed, one might say. Can I take the filing cabinet, please? Look! I don't know who you got doing research, aggro, crab, but I think I could carry a filing cabinet over my head and then sprint regardless. I don't think it should be classified as a heavy item. A 2-shelfer? No way. A 3-shelfer? A full 3-shelfer? Maybe. But a 2-shelfer, you could sprint. Doubt it? I will prove it to you. And you will be ashamed of your words and your deeds. Anyway, so that's my favorite Reese Witherspoon movie. If you haven't seen Election, I would highly recommend it. Hold on, I'm using... Oh, I thought I was using my fists. A tablet pen? I can live with a tablet pen. It's a very good movie. I'll put it on my watch list. Please do. Please do. I'm not Jonathan, but I'll take it either way. Favorite movie about politics? So, I mean, you know, I know how this is going to be taken, but I'm almost going to hit you with Election again. You know, Barack Obama, he's a quirky guy. Apparently, I read the other day that he actually named Election his favorite movie about politics. Now, that might create some discourse in the chat for sure. I know there might be a little bit of we all gotta find the guy who did this. But you can't deny he's got good taste in film. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I'm gonna give you a very me story. For Christmas one year, I asked for Mr. Smith Goes to Washington on DVD as a gift because I heard it was very good. My parents got it for me, and I never watched it. I still intend to. I'm still like, one day, maybe I'll watch it, but why did you ask for it? And if you weren't going to watch it, is probably the next question you're going to ask. It's a very good question, quite frankly. I wish I had a response to it, but I do not. Yo, he do be pretty froggy, though. It's pro Filibuster, so it's bad. I guess it is. I didn't think about it, but it is a Filibuster movie, right? Like, isn't that how Mr. Smith wins in the end? Is that he Everyone's just like, God, I wish he would shut up. Like, I want him to shut up more than I actually want to have my my bill pass. I would like to remove this. Okay. We got a mug and a ping pong paddle. That is not good enough. The film is literally 24 hours long. Is it just Mr. Smith reading the dictionary? Because that would be pretty sweet. I could respect that. I mean, it's from the 30s, right? It's a long time ago, man. Maybe it's from the 60s? I don't know. It's from sometime between the start of planet Earth and my birth. So, I'm not exactly sure when that is. Okay, dude, this is what I tell you. Skull guitar will never steer you wrong. Nor will crossbow. Almost got me. Feeling a little scared. I'm not gonna deny there's some fear in my heart right now. Oh, if I had just played better, then I wouldn't have gotten myself into that situation. Alright, desperately need HP. Oh, that's how we go down. What the heck? Given your YouTube experience, how long do you think you could filibuster? Long time. Long time, for sure. I certainly think that's one of the reasons that they're trying to keep me out of politics. All items you get become bigger. That's what I like to see. I think I could filibuster for a long time. In fact, one of the only things about filibustering that works against me is I think that, and you're gonna laugh at this, but I'm a little too polite, I think. So whenever people try to interrupt me when I'm filibustering, I just let them, which is not how you should do it if you're gonna filibuster. You should just steamroll them constantly by just making sure that your brain keeps moving. But sometimes if somebody tries to interrupt me, I give them a second to speak, and then that's not the way you're supposed to filibuster. Let me in. All right. Dude, we might get to fight the boss. Yeah, so, I mean, I've never actually had an opinion on the filibuster until recently, because I just never thought about it, right? But if you want to distill it, essentially, yes, the filibuster is like, you know how in sports,
Have a great day.
commentators are always like, you know, it looks like this athlete just wanted it more. Like, that's kind of like what filibustering is. Is like, essentially, you could talk about something as long as you want, and eventually, like, people will just be like, damn, he's talking a lot. I'm fine. I give up. Something like that. Looks like this athlete just wanted it more. Okay. Take that job, witch. Dude, we got a chance here. We got a chance. Little meat. Little meat. I'm ready. That's what it originally was, but not what it is anymore. Okay. Like I said, you know, let's be honest. I don't know what I'm talking about. For the most part. I'm the kind of guy, I know a little bit about a lot of things. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to not get hit so much anymore. Yeah, shock him. And then take one of these. Okay, okay. How's the baby doing? Honestly, like, it would be like stolen valor for me to say. Because Kate took the baby to a pediatrics appointment today by herself. So I'll leave you to ask her when her stream starts how the baby is today. She was quite ornery in the morning. That's what I'll say about that. Normally she eats a bottle and then I mean not the bottle, but the milk inside of it, of course, and then she naps. This morning she was like, nah. If you don't pick me up like literally 100% of the time, then we're gonna have problems. Yeah, this is your chance. Okay, you know what's up. The hard part for me... Oh, that's gonna be like multiple hits. The hard part for me is taking care of the minions when he summons them. And I'm not talking about Sherry, Gary, and Larry. You know what? He's gonna... I was just gonna say that Bean Burrito's gonna explode in his freaking face, dummy. Other Bean Lord already dead. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I need this mace desperately. So you're saying there's a chance. You see that? We actually did a hot swap on weapons. We actually did a hot swap on weapons. Can I interrupt him before he becomes strong? Yes! Oh my god. Next level technique. Gaming. Grr. Small-minded, uncaffeinated human intern. This setback will not stop us. We will eliminate all blockers and complete the job. And after this job, another. And then we're going to go to Delaware. And then we're going to go to the White House. Hey! A joblin's work is never done. Do not think that you can derail us with your naivete and lack of hustle. Enjoy your victory, human intern. It will be your last. Yo, thanks for the French press. The mana press. Permanently increase your max health. Oh, baby. And we get the golden parachute. Very cool ladder animation. Look at that. Success. Success. I find your lack of hustle disturbing. Look at that. That stuff, Oh, our skill, you know, as long as a skill gets endorsed, I'm okay with that. In fact, I've been looking to endorse some skills as well. If you're not aware, skills are what Amazon calls apps for Alexa. So Amazon, if you're listening, which let's be honest, you are, sponsored the Alexa skills open for business. I sure did. Beat up the boss and everything. I've got to admit, you were right, Marv. Making it all the way down there was frustrating, but I can't help but feel proud now that I've finally done it. By the end, I was even having a little fun. But don't get me wrong, I'm glad to be done with the dungeon so I can move on to my real internship. Real internship? Yeah, the real one. The marketing one? The one I applied for the field I have a degree in? Oh, that's right, silly me. It's just you're so good at killing those monsters, you could have convinced me it was your real job. It'll almost be a shame to assign you a boring old marketing position. Anyways, you got the relic, right? Oh, you mean this mana press? Yeah, I think the boss was guarding it. Oh, splendid. Give it here, quickly. It's magnificent. I'd only heard rumors whispered in the corners of entrepreneurship forums. What is it, anyway? I thought my job was just to clear out the monsters. Of course, defeating the monsters is important. But now that we have proof of the relic's existence, well, that changes everything. Oh, no. They're becoming crypto miners. This, Jackie, is the mana press. The story goes that with its arcane caffeine synthesizing powers, the employees at Joblin LLC were able to work longer and more efficiently than any of their industry competitors, driving their startup to massive success. If you thought Fizzle Beverage was successful now, just wait until you see what our team can accomplish once we install this beauty. Are you sure that's a good idea? The workers down there seemed less than healthy. Jackie, there goes your closed-mindedness again. You really need to start thinking like an entrepreneur. Just because the startup went downhill doesn't mean they didn't have some great ideas or powerful magic artifacts behind them. There's always lessons to be learned, even from failure. Now behold! Yo, it do be looking pretty sick, though. The cleaning crew was sweeping late last night. They uncovered a new slide to a cryptocurrency startup. What did I tell you? And get this, the screams of the undead have been emanating from it all morning. Isn't that fantastic? There's got to be a relic down there. Reanimated corpses in cryptocurrency. I honestly can't decide which is worse. Hurry up and start working on that next dungeon, and I'll give you my word that I'll have a chat with the AV about getting you on the marketing team straight away. All right. Donkey, donkey, donkey.